without objection, we'll have Karen serve as interim chair.
Cool.
All right.
Cool.
So I'd like to call the meeting to order at 3:32 for the Valley Link on August 22nd. We have a brief agenda. Are there any public comments here in the audience? Candace?
I do not have anyone with a hand raised.
All right, could you take roll to assure that we have a quorum?
Sure. Director Kinjo,
Yeah, ma'am. Thanks.
Director Cantu, absent.
Here.
Director Hobart, absent. Director Hernandez, Vice Chair Hernandez, absent. Director Hudson,
Here.
Director Kick, Director King Tingle,
Here.
Director McPartland, absent. Director Neram,
Present.
Rickman, absent. Stepper,
Here,
Vargas, Warner,
Here.
Wright,
Here.
Zuba.
Here.
Chair, you have a quorum.
Thank
Director
you.
Stepper, have a
I'd like to ask Leo Zuba to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, please.
Okay. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the
The
republic
Republic for which it stands,
one
one
nation
nation,
under God, indivisible, with liberty
and justice for all. Great, thank you. I'm so sorry for taking that part out of order, but we're going now to the consent agenda. And this is the reason for our meeting today, which is our action to consider declaring our agency meetings to be continued held by via conference. Did you have any information that you wanted to announce, Candace? Otherwise, then we will look for a motion on that agenda item.
I make the motion.
Second.
Second.
Third, Hudson.
Did you get that? I think that was Bob Werner moved it,
Yes,
and I'm not
Was
sure
it
who
second?
seconded it.
I think it was narrow.
everybody.
Okay, Warner and Neram.
Aaron,
I
second.
think Paul did.
Any other discussion? Then we will call for a roll call vote on this agenda item to continue the teleconference meetings. Candace,
Okay,
Kendall.
Kinjo,
Very well, ma'am.
Hudson,
Yes.
King Tingle,
Yes.
Neram,
Aye.
Stepper,
Aye.
Warner,
Yes,
Wright,
Yes.
Zuba.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Great, thank you very much. Then we go to our executive director's report, which is an information item. Kevin Sheridan.
Thank you, Director Stepper. Just want to say thank you for the attendance today. Not once this month, but twice this month, we've had to have this meeting and keeping us in order with the executive order. We're still working out some more details for the hybrid September 14th meeting, which will be held in the city of Tracy at the council chambers on September 14th at 2 o'clock. And I'm going to keep it short. So as I promised, thank you.
Is that your?
wow, look at this.
All right, so we
You
thank
notice
you
our ch-
for the director's information report, and we'll move to the director's discussion. Is there anyone who wishes to make any announcements here? Oh, and look who's here, our chair, Veronica Vargas.
I had troubles. I was texting Kevin. So thank you, Kevin. And I got it right linked.
So Veronica, I led the meeting to this point, and we're up to director's discussion items.
Thank you, Karen.
And I do have one more, actually a halfway serious one. Anybody going to League of California Cities where we actually might be able to see who we're dealing with? You know, it's not on Zoom. Please, if you see me or if I see you, let's at least introduce ourselves and talk like normal people. It's
Well, were you there last year, Mr. Hodgson? Were you there? It was.
yeah, I think I was. Where was it?
Aha.
Sacramento.
Probably at the TNT booth. My son works for them down south.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just, we're going to actually have a live meeting. It seemed like in September. It would be kind of nice if the week before we introduce ourselves to each other. That's all.
I will be there, Dave, I will be there for the two and a half days. I will be representing and working on the booth of the Latino Caucus, but I am testifying for some bills, and so I will be there for the 2.5 days.
Good.
So
Sounds good.
David, you're buying, right?
Yeah.
You got it. Hey,
Yeah.
you know what? If we get together, absolutely, I will be my pleasure.
Unquestionably, the amount of talent I have and the number of minutes that I stay silent, multiply it by 100, and that's what I'll do.
Silent.
What is the date on that again for the,
Well, I'm going the 6th and it goes to the 9th. Are you talking about, that's the League of California City. But our next meeting is a week later, I think.
on the 14th?
Yes.
That's right.
And I'll just say, I'll be at the league meeting. If you want to sit down, I'll happy to sit down off the clock, talk to you.
Yeah, but
Definitely.
Michael, you can't shut me up, so that doesn't count.
I might have to turn the clock on with you.
And Chair Vargas, you're going to be attending that, correct? You said you're going to wear a couple of.
Absolutely. Yeah, I will be there from Wednesday evening, the 7th, all the way to Friday, the 9th.
Very good.
I will
Yeah.
be there also for the African American caucus, so, and throughout the league meetings, so.
Who's speaking, Paul? Do you know? The last time I went to one, it was all Stockton, and I'm from Stockton. Do you have the speakers or the panel the last day they used?
Yeah, well, I think, I don't know if she are,
I'll look it up when I get there. It's okay.
yeah, maybe Mr. Wright might have it for you too, so.
Okay.
Was
I
that?
will ask, besides Michael and Conrad, would anybody from staff will be there? Kevin, Will, are you guys usually attend, don't attend?
I'll have to check my calendar. I didn't attend last year, but I will look it up.
Okay.
Is it possible to go for a day?
Yes, absolutely.
I got a vote on the last day, so I'll be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
And I got
You'll
an
be there
issue.
that Friday.
I try to get.
I'm voting, so Friday is the big day. Is the
Yeah,
voting.
I have to vote on Friday as well.
There you go.
Yeah, so we're there on Friday. Yeah,
Maybe I'll drop in on Friday.
yeah, please do.
Perfect.
Okay, now that you've extended this short meeting.
There you go.
Thanks to
I think
Mr.
I just gotta
Hudson.
finish
It's
it.
10
The last-
minutes, Karen.
The last item is to announce the next meeting again, which is on September 14th at 2 o'clock, a hybrid meeting at the Tracy City Hall. Okay.
So I wanted to
I'm
ask
looking
you
forward to
guys, are you guys open to have an in-person meeting? I'm looking to have one in September, October, or November. And we're pulling to see, I know that we're still cautious. We don't want to over meet, and the Zoom is still available. If September doesn't work, we want to have a quorum, of course. So I'm really looking forward to one. Our staff had not met most of you guys in person.
Well,
So-
I'll give you a recommendation for me. Don't do it until November 9th.
After the election.
Why?
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
it's the day after the election. It's easier to meet them.
Oh, come on.
I'll tell you what, it's like every day. You can't get out of this stuff now.
Yeah,
And it's gonna get tougher.
I know.
And meeting in person, one thing in Livermore, it's another trying to. I love that Kevin talks like it's 30 minutes to get to Tracy. I wasn't born yesterday and I made that trip. And I guarantee you, you might get over there in 30, but you're not getting back in less than an hour and 30. But that's
Yeah,
okay.
it does take a while, but I don't mind, since I don't have a regular assignment known as a job to get to. I try to be flexible to that end. So I'm flexible and would like to sometime meet all of you in person, because I'm really getting tired of my own company.
I would agree. My problem on Wednesdays, Veronica, on a serious note, is the Air District likes to hold their meetings in the morning and CCTA is at night. So, and making quorums, I don't mind being late, but if I mess up their quorum, And I don't know what's going on. Well, sorry, Veronica, but I don't know what's been going on lately, but it's hard getting people there on time.
It's true, it's true. And I had to tell you guys, I'm sorry I missed last meeting. My work schedule has been crazy. We are under the gun to open stores before November on
Oh,
a side note. So it's just, I'm under the gun. So I thank Vice Chair Hernandez to fill up the last meeting, and Karen, thank you, dear,
Yeah.
for just filling out this call today.
Right,
So
thank-
I say she gets double the stipend.
absolutely, we'll double that zero.
Hey,
Wait a minute. Well,
I'll
being that
take
I
you
know the
all with
stipend
it.
is, why don't we give her more than double the stipend?
Okay. That's about what I'm gonna pay for when we get down there. If they have coffee out in front, I'll bring her a cup.
Yeah, stipend, Mr. Hudson.
I am cheap and I'm frugal. Bye,
Bob
guys.
Warner.
All right, thank you.
Oh, no, I'm just ready to adjourn.
Oh,
Second.
I wanna ask you,
Wave
would you
goodbye.
be open? Would you be open to
Could have
meet in
fooled me,
person?
Bob.
Second.
I gotta go. I do have other things I gotta do. So see you next time.
Just
Bye.
one question, Bob, one question. Can you meet in person next next meeting or the following?
Oh, I don't see any value to the travel, so I would do Zoom.
Okay, all righty. Good. All
Somebody's
right,
getting
well,
short.
we'll adjourn
Bye.
the meeting. Thank you, bye.
Bye.
Okay, goodbye. I'll
everybody.
be either way.
You got it.
That's how tight I